Welcome. This video is one in a series produced by the Center on Knowledge Translation for Disability and Rehabilitation Research, or the Center on KT-DRR, which is housed at the American Institute for Research. Each video in the series highlights one or more key trends and tips in social media and related analytics.
Welcome to KT-DRR's 5-part short video series focused on how NIDLR grantees can benefit from using the social media listening tool Brandwatch. In this final video of the series, we will be finding influencers with the right reach. My name is Michelle Sturgio, Senior Digital Strategist at American Institutes for Research, or AIR. After defining your target audience, content strategy, and goals, use social listening tools like Brandwatch to identify influencers who frequently discuss relevant topics. To effectively identify influencers, thoroughly review conversations and posts related to your specific topic. Focus on individuals or organizations that consistently share relevant content and have a significant following. Track these influencers over time to assess their reliability and ongoing influence. Regularly adapt your influencer strategy based on key metrics. Remember that not all influencers are suitable for your organization. Carefully select those who align with your goals and values. Build mutually beneficial partnerships with influencers by exploring creative approaches to collaboration. When researching influencers, prioritize those who frequently share relevant content and have highly engaged audiences. Analyze their engagement rates or amplification rates to understand how actively their followers interact with their content. Remember that audience engagement is often more valuable than a large follower count. Carefully assess how the influencer interacts with their audience. Influencers with highly engaged audiences are more likely to effectively promote your campaigns. Finding social media influencers through Brandwatch's Top Authors feature can be a strategic approach to identifying influential voices on X. This feature allows you to explore and analyze the most active and prominent accounts within specific conversations or topics. In KT-DRR's test query, top authors are presented in a column on the left-hand side of the slide, sorted by follower count. While the top author may be a major news organization, like the Los Angeles Times in this case, partnerships with news outlets may not always align with your campaign goals. It's critical to prioritize individuals or organizations most likely to resonate with your organization's mission or target audience. For example, Lakota Man 1, with a substantial following of over 295,000, could be a potential candidate for your shortlist. Continue reviewing each author on the list to identify those that best fit your campaign objectives. To identify influential authors, we analyze content shared between January 1st, 2022 and September 30th, 2023. This analysis aims to compile a potential influencer list. The image on the slide presents a visual from the Brandwatch platform, showcasing the top 10 shared pieces of content within the conversation. Based on this, I would add the following to an author list or social panel to further monitor and evaluate. Brandwatch's trend analysis effectively identifies social media influencers within specific niches. By tracking trending topics, you can pinpoint key voices that shape conversations. These influencers, often experts or with engaged followings, are valuable partners for collaboration. On the right-hand side of the slide features a topic bubble labeled at Lakota Man 1, the new jobs report. In the upcoming slides, we will dive deeper into how this visual can be utilized to extract valuable insights. When you click on a topic bubble of interest, a list of mentions populates. The snippet view provides a simplified overview of the mentions within your query, displaying the mention headline and a snippet of text where the match was found. These mentions can be sorted in a variety of ways. In this example, the mentions are sorted by relevancy. Lakota Man 1 is heavily shared within the selected topic bubble from the previous slide. Clicking on a specific post allows you to view the original post and assess its engagement level. Up to this point, I've been researching potential influencers and compiling a shortlist. This slide presents a table demonstrating how this shortlist might be structured. From left to right, the columns are labeled author, volume for post volume, X followers for the number of followers, X following, number of authors the influencer follows, X posts, the number of posts shared on X, account type, and impact. Impact represents the potential influence of an author, site, or mention. It is a logarithmic scale between 0 and 100, normalized for your data and reach, reflecting an average of the estimated number of people who have seen a post from a source. Note that when calculating impact, the label should be updated to align with the specific social media platform being used. In this table, Lakota Man 1 consistently ranks high. For the remainder of this video, I will focus on this author. BrandWatch provides a profile snapshot of the author Lakota Man 1, as seen here. This profile includes the author's X bio, their latest post, and publicly available statistics. These statistics encompass the number of posts published within our specified date range, their follower count and the number of X accounts they follow, their platform date, and the number of shares of their last 100 posts. The Audience Insight section within BrandWatch would reveal who follows the author and who they follow, enabling us to further assess their potential as an influencer for our outreach efforts. While a detailed analysis of Audience Insights is beyond the scope of this discussion, we will continue to evaluate Lakota Man 1 as a potential influencer for our outreach strategy. Using the custom query built for this conversation, we analyzed key metrics for @Lakota Man 1. Of 784 posts since January 1st, 2022, only one was directly related to our conversation. @Lakota Man 1 has an amplification rate of 8%, meaning 8% of their followers typically share their content. The single relevant post achieves significant engagement with 4,013 shares, 25,400 likes, 607 comments, and 31 saves. The post scored 97.3 on BrandWatch, indicating high overall engagement compared to average content. This score considers factors like shares, replies, and the followers of those engaging with the post. @Lakota Man 1 was mentioned once within the conversation, demonstrating engagement with their content.
If you are a NIDLR grantee and would like individualized assistance, please contact KTDRR at ktdrr@air.org or call toll-free 1-800-266-1832. The contents of this video were developed under Grant Award number 90DPKT0010 from the National Institute on Disability, Independent Living, and Rehabilitation Research. NIDLR is a center within the Administration for Community Living, or ACL, Department of Health and Human Services, HHS. The contents of this video do not necessarily represent the policy of NIDLR, ACL, HHS, and you should not assume endorsement by the federal government.